Leos. Here is Terriblekid, and we want to do your reading for May 24 for all the Sun, Moon, Rising Leos in the world. Coming to you from the Northern Hemisphere. First time we do this for Leo. Gonna be an exciting month, of course, for everybody. April might have been a bit tough, not just for you, but for most people. May might bring some big changes. It also's got Mars in Aries, fire sign, and Mars in Aries is really good because Mars loves to be in Aries. So that means that you also will feel very powerful and a lot of ambition. Now let's first look and ask the spirits, our ancestors, the energies and the gods. What can we bring to Leo? If you like it, let us know. If you want to comment, make remarks, because we're all new, let us know. And if it resonates, tell us. Of course, it's not so that every 1 in 12 people in the world, which might be Leo, will all experience the same, so we have to keep it very general. If you want to have a more deeper reading, let us know as well. Okay, so let's start with your current situation for the month of May 24 for the sign of Leo. I hope this classical deck will work. If we see any nudity, which is forbidden by YouTube, I will quickly put a stone on it, but to hide it. So bear with me if you've never seen that before in your life, which I cannot imagine with Leo. Let me know. Okay. Current situation. So here. 9 of Cups upside down. It's almost a 10. And the 10 is happiness and family. There's a cup missing. Because your challenge is justice. Card 11. 9, 11. That's what you have here for Leo, the month of May 24. So, let me say this. You feel pretty accomplished. You have a lot of things in order, well organized, stable, clean, no dirt. Everything looks perfect and you are proud and you are shining there. But it's not a 10. And the 10 of Cups is the unity, the eternal love, the cosmic love, where in fact you will see rainbows, pots of golds, pigs flying and everything. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's not there. And you also see that you're alone here. And your challenge is justice. So it could feel like either you think like, something doesn't feel correct, or I'm not happy because that is not fair. Or it could be that you're in a case in court, or you are fearing that a case in court will come, or this is doubting you to become to this perfect and completely not obstructed, because it's a bit of obstructed, of course, with crossed arms, I should say. Vibe, and there's nobody around you here. So you love to see the truth and nothing but the truth. And you're also holding here the scales. You are weighing things, but it doesn't feel complete, and there is some worry from you. So let me see. What do you need to focus on? And I'm trying to quickly think like how this relates to the planets and how they are moving. Something is worrying you that doesn't let you completely be relaxed in a relaxed state of mind, a relaxed state of being. Of course, Leo is often very ambitious and never stops, So, but okay. Whoa. So a lot. I need one. Okay. Okay. What you need to focus on here is temperance. Temperance, that is doing. It's in fact Sagittarius is also like fire. This is Libra, by the way, and this is water signs. The cups. It's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, and this is Sagittarius. Temperance means don't make it too big. Do it in moderation. Focus on that. Don't do big parties, big this, big that, exuberant clothing, big parties, big holidays, buying stuff, giving huge presents. No, 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 no. Temperance. That's what you need to focus on. Little by little, step by step, try to show your feelings and your appreciation also in temperance. Don't say like, oh, you're the best person ever, thank you so much, without you. Like, no, no, no. Say thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Often that's better because people might even doubt it, even if you mean it, that they are the greatest ever, that did something for you, etc. No. Oh dear, my throat is going. We're talking about where you're coming from, what happened in the recent past. Maybe what's bothering you, there's something in the throat. Yes, this whole place. Okay. Okay. So there, you're coming from some sort of judgment, or you've been making wrong judgments, or things have been coming out of their grave that you rather have kept hidden. It's something that might have led you to have this worry also about justice here, the judgment. It also has to do with your ancestors, meaning that you've been rethinking what is going on or what has happened in your life so far, and trying to see why you still don't feel well, even though you have a lot, why you still don't feel totally complete, why you don't have this 10 of cups and rainbows and flying pigs, etc. And maybe you are realizing that your worries are not totally incorrect, but it still doesn't mean that if they are correct, your worries about judgments or maybe things you have misjudged in the past, that you cannot deal with it, cope with it, or find a solution for it. Because in the end, I think Leo knows that having a talk straightforward, face-to-face rather, will bring solutions, and you can always find common ground then. Common ground, not under the ground. Don't put people on the ground. Also, when they judge you, or when you judge them, don't put them under the ground. Keep it above the ground. Because if you won't let people be who they are, or say what they want to say, even if you don't feel that you agree with it, maybe you are overreacting and judging them too much. Because as you see here, you have like the Chariot, the car of victory. That's you, that's your strength. You are always moving. You are also very sexual. As you see, this is a sexual sign. I don't know if you know that, but in the Indian ancient culture, this means this kind of signs, yeah? So you are very from here, from the world. There's buildings around you. You have ideas. You love the glamour. You love fast cars. You love to move, you know? But you can think black and white. And sometimes it's better to think in more colors. And don't think black and white. Plus you are steering this chariot. It's your strength. Use it wisely and use it in moderation. Let me say, like, don't go drunk driving and don't go speed driving. Stick to the limit. You know, also when you're on the highway, you can maybe drive, 200 kilometers an hour or something on a stretch of 100 kilometers. But in a densely populated area, it doesn't bring you anywhere. You probably cannot even drive for 200 kilometers per hour on this highway, but also it doesn't bring you much faster than people who maybe only drive 100 kilometers per hour. And it's even a possibility that that's even, looking here at justice, that's what's required. That's a legal limit, speed limit. But you have your chariot, and nobody drives this car and has so much movement as you do, standing up straight, not afraid. Standing up straight, not afraid. That's good, but do it in moderation and don't judge. Because when you judge, you will be judged. And that's how it always goes. Whoa, this one is very happy coming out. It's the near future. It's the King of Swords. Okay. So the near future, and this, I see this sword is going up. Yeah. So the near future, I think, because their faces also look alike. If you don't judge, if you do things in moderation, you know how good you are at driving and taking the wheel, confronting people, enjoying being surrounded with people, enjoying being in cities and whatever, seeing people busy, etc., and looking for this rainbow, but it's not there yet. But how can I say this nicely? Well, it is nice what I want to say, yeah, but say it nicely in English. I mean, if you have this moderation, are not scared of judgment because, or justice, because you don't judge, and you have an open visor, you can become this King of Swords, which is very Leo, of course, a king. And the swords is more your logical thinking, and it's the truth seeking. So then you can hold it up. And from there, not by judging, but just holding it up. He's not attacking others. He's just sitting there. He knows it. He's more relaxed, not so worried. And that might be good for you if you do it in moderation. And maybe you keep things a bit more to yourself, because wisdom is also not to say everything, not to fight every fight, not to confront every person you meet, even if they do things that you don't like or that are in your way. Sometimes it's better to show that you know and to let it go. There's a lot of rhymes for you, so things have to start rhyming for you. Show that you know and then let it go. But don't do the confrontation. Just show them, look, this is me, these are my values. I know that maybe sometimes I judge too much. That's my past. Got me into trouble. But right now, I don't do that. Okay. So there's the moon. Moon in Sagittarius coming up in May. The Queen of Cups. This could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer person. And this came out sideways. It's the Four of Swords. Meaning somebody resting or somebody in a grave. Somebody who took a sword to the grave. But there are still some swords hanging on a wall. The writings are still on the wall. And you can focus on those writings on the wall because it's done, what we see here. And the sword is in the ground. You can see that, the way it's lying now. But if you focus on the color that you are missing here, why you don't have the 10, this almost looks like the 10 of cups here. Huh? This nice church window, let's call it that way. The sun can shine through. And you know who is the sun and who rules the sun? That's the Leo. So Leo can either illuminate what's in the ground or illuminate the writings on the wall. But most likely, it's gone. And what will help you better is not judge, worry about ancestors or things in the past, but let your light shine through the multicolored windows in this church, in this holy place, so people can feel your warmth and see the many colors you have. Instead of the black and white, you have many colors. It might go so far that even the grayness of the past, of things that are already under the ground, will get some color back. Because it's never too late. The spirit never dies. But there is something that's hidden or a secret. And in his moon card, the number 18, the moon is just reflecting, but you are the one who's shining. And the way it's lying here feels like there is something hidden, there's a secret or something you don't know, or you don't want people to know. But in fact, you are the one who's determining where to shine your light. And the moon will reflect, and the dogs will bark, and the waters will rise, and they will go down again. And that's because of the moon. Maybe instigated by also the sun. But the sun can make the water look like silver. And the moon, the reflection, the things unseen, the magnetism, that is what is making the ebb and tide, the high and low. And what is hidden for you, or the secret you don't want to show, or the things that people don't want you to see, then that exactly is somebody with a water sign. And there is something where there has been some issue where you've been shining your light, maybe judgmental, and you shouldn't do that. You should focus with shining your light through this glass and pane multicolored glass into the church, into this holy place, and not go to the writings on the wall or to the past, but show and focus on the future, and probably do not judge and do not say too much. You have to do it in moderation. Yeah, so don't make this a mirror ball and a disco event or whatever. Yeah, and don't put so much light on the moon, the secrets or the things you don't want to show, that it's like a full moon for a whole month. Don't do that. It's not natural, and people don't like it. They like nature, and they know how it goes because seasons come and seasons go. Okay, now let me ask you an advice from the angels. Angels, what can we tell the Leo? Sun and Moon rising for the month of May 24. How can they use their speed, their huge creativity, their guts, their candor, but do it with temperance and not focus on negative things or things from the past, but focus on the positive. What advice do you have for them? Because it's easier if you see this reading. Your life could be super easy because you are shining so bright. And people might be scared of that, and some love it. They love to be in your warmth, but some are also scared because not everybody wants to be constantly in your light. They might use sunglasses because it's simply too much what you're doing. Okay. Spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Rachel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. So this is about you having a lot of talents and spiritual gifts. And this is a powerful dark God, a wise man. It looks like he's from the Middle East somewhere. I'll read to you what they say and to see if it makes sense in this reading we did for you. Rachel. Your spiritual gifts and talents are starting to come into alignment at this time. Whether you realize it or not, you have the special ability to inspire others through your own personal achievements, goals, and lessons. Ask yourself how you can pass on any of your lessons to others in a gentle and supportive way. Gentle and supportive way. Also be aware, as your psychic and intuitive abilities are strengthening, the angels are preparing your energy to help you share. So, how can you pass on any lessons to others in a positive way? Now look at this, the judgment. Yeah? And the here is your clue. How can you do that? With your fearlessness and with temperance. This is passing on. Judgment is passing on from your ancestors. And what I said here, what's done is done, but the spirits are still here. And there are some secrets that you hide. Maybe you can bring them to the world in a positive way. Whether you are a natural, intuitive, psychic, dancer, writer, yoga teacher, or whatever, you have the natural ability to connect with spirit because you are spirit. You are the sun. You were born with talents and gifts. You may not see them, but it doesn't mean they aren't there. Pay attention over the next few weeks to anyone asking you to show them something or help them with their problems that you've already overcome in your life. You have spiritual gifts coming into alignment, and Archangel Rachel wants you to help you channel them. Go for it. Raziel name means secrets of God. Secrets of God. Secrets is the moon. And he is the angel who is most like a yoga guru. He has mastered all the secrets of spiritual growth and the universal laws. If you're interested in using the law of attraction to develop as a clairvoyant, Raziel is the angel who can be of most support to you. Call on him to guide your spiritual journey, and he will help you align your mind, body, and soul as one. Okay. That's beautiful. Do you understand it? This is about spiritual gifts that you have. And I said to you, you are deeply connected to ancestors. But you have worries. And maybe your worries are not naive and realistic. And things have gone bad. There are mysteries, secrets. You have to overcome them. And doing that with temperance, so not shining so bright, maybe sharing your lessons by reflecting on the moon, so the moon can reflect back and the light is a bit softer. Because you don't get moonburn, you get sunburn. And you have to understand now how to do this. How you can shine through the colored glass and not shine on the writings on the wall. Because most people don't want to see that, but they love it when you can make the room filled with colors and different perspectives. I hope I gave you some inspiration for the month of May. In all fairness, I think it's going to be a really good month for you. And the biggest work you have to do, think yoga, is look back. Pull back the pedal a little bit. Go a bit slower and go a bit deeper. I think that's a nice reading for you, that you don't always have to go speeding to reach your goals. I think your gaze, using your light and let it reflect or shine through multicolored things, will make people very happy, even people that are no longer here. And so fulfilling your karmic duty, maybe. Okie dokie, that's it, Leo. It's May 24, almost, and I hope you enjoy this. Please come back. I'll try it again for June. Any comments? Let me know as well. Ciao. Bye.